Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys that has given us 10% plus already since we mentioned it, and it's given another 10% today alone with its movement. We've been watching it for the last 2 weeks, giving awesome swing trade opportunities. Now, I'm also going to mention the ticker symbols I mentioned over at the Discord. The link to the Discord is down below. If that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us, and we look forward to having you join us. We look for 5 to 10% daily on a regular day, 10 to 20% on a great day, and 20% plus is a home run. And this is one of those that could have been a home run, guys, but I was a little skeptical of what was going on. Obviously, it kind of sounds bad to say skeptical, but this whole entire sector has been destroyed really bad. So I didn't know if the hype was going to roll over into this week, and certainly it looked a little bit unpromising towards the beginning of the day as it pulled back to $23 and it took off, guys. If I didn't feel how I felt about this sector specifically, and I'm not sure how this could be a short-lived or long-lived opportunity for this stock, because either this could be the momentum to start rising up to newer highs and building new consolidations, or if this is just a quick run and pull back right back to these lows or close to them again. So that is my only concern with this sector, but this has been a great momentum play. So we would have been watching this one. This turned out to be a nice 20% gainer on the day from the beginning of the pre-market all the way to the high, and even after the pre-market it fell a little bit and ran, giving a nice 10 to 20% opportunity in just one day. This was a great one, but let's talk about what's important going into tomorrow. So the first thing is the 50-day moving average is 22.41. Anything above it is bullish, anything below it is bearish. If the bulls want to continue the momentum right now and continue this upward trend, they need to break through resistance, and that's 27.70, turn it into a support and reach newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, the support level that I would use as a midway point before the lowest point that we saw in the day after this run and dip is right here at this point. That's 24.85. Just use it as a midway point. It's optional. I would use it to see and dissect this chart as much as possible if the bulls are losing control or if the bears are tearing this one down. And if that gets crossed, the next support level would be here, 23.57, and then I would see how it's doing between 23.57 and the 50-day moving average of 22.41 to see if the bulls try to reappear or if the bears are tearing this one fairly fast. Now, this has overextended pretty fast. This is something to watch and be cautious of, but with these cues, you'll be able to see what is going on in the charts tomorrow and make your own rational decisions as investors. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend and stay tuned. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the ticker symbols I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And all I'm asking for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. So the ticker symbol I have for us today is one that I talked about 2 weeks ago, way back on the week of the 10th to the 14th, and it actually gave us 10% opportunities throughout that time frame. And from that point till now, it has given us between 10 to 20, and it's going to be an interesting one to look at moving forward. But before we talk about it, I want to share with you guys today's experience over at the Discord, and if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description. On a regular day, we're looking for 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% on great days, and 20% plus are home runs. So let's talk about it. So here on the screen, I have one of the ones I talked about early on in the morning, CREX, and we also talked about SBBP. So we're going to look at where they were sitting. One was sitting at 268 and CREX was sitting at 184. So we caught this one on its way down towards this low right here, and it jumped up to 191. So that gave us about a 3 to 5% opportunity. As it started to fall again and hit another low here, it went from 174 to 186, another 5 to 10% opportunity. So the stock today was not as strong of volatility as we expected, except for early on in the morning. We weren't seeing enough volume early on in the morning, and shortly after, things were pulling back. And as they were pulling back, opportunities were presenting themselves, pretty small, but they were there. And for those that were patient and watched this one throughout the day, it hit a low here of 166 and right now has hit a high of 187, certainly giving a 10% plus opportunity. But this one gave us 5 to 10% within its opportunities throughout the whole day. Now the other one was SBBP, and SBBP was actually on a downtrend when we started watching it early on in the morning, right after the bell. Hit a low here of 264 and right after shot up to 278, giving a 3 to 5% opportunity. And for those that were able to hold on just a few more minutes through the consolidation, it hit a high here of 286, and that right there was a 5 to 10% opportunity as well, a little bit closer to 10%, between 8 to 10%. So today the market was pretty green, but the opportunities, they didn't have a lot of volume and a lot of things were moving sideways, and there was a lot of hype right now going back into tech growth and specifically with some of the space sector companies. So it was something interesting. Now, I want to do a recap on the put option I talked about last week, 12.5. We were watching it last week, and I actually don't like that here on Webull you can't see the high and the low of the day. But if you go to Robinhood and you go to the same exact strike right here, 12.5, expiring May 28th, we started watching this one last week, how it ended the week at 0.10, and it hit a high today of 0.16, giving a 60% opportunity from when I mentioned it, from when the market opened, and especially when the stock started to dip early on in the morning, guys. You could see it here for the day. When that pullback happened right here from 1339 all the way down to 1298, it had hit its high of the day of 0.16. So just wanted to do an update on this one. This is an interesting one to still watch throughout the week for maybe another opportunity to swing trade. Things are getting a little bit not on its favor or in its hands, right? Things are kind of attacking this one already. Like it did its volatility. Volume was pretty high today. Open interest is still pretty big. And I will continue to watch it. But right now, it's done its move so far from last week to this week. And again, I apologize, I can't see here the high and the low. But if you have the Robinhood account or if you're using any other platform, just search up the high and the low and you will see that it went up to 0.16, guys. That was a 60% return from when we mentioned it. So let's talk about the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. And this is one you definitely want to do more research on. And this sector is explosive, guys. It took off today from $44 all the way up to $49. So I started talking about this stock way back here on this week of May 11th all the way to the 14th, and it gave us about a 10% opportunity from its lows of $39 all the way up to $45, consolidated, and now it's taking off again. So for those that are long and caught it on that dip, we were talking about it that week over at the Patreon to watch. That was a great opportunity. And then also on this slight dip right here at $41 to keep average cost down. And throughout the run, this is starting to move a nice 10 to 20% from where it was. But if anyone's been swing trading this one, this has given plenty of room to make 10 to 20% throughout this ups and downs and keeping cost average pretty low. Now, overall, this sector has growth opportunity, and this stock has been plummeting due to the tech and growth sector being attacked, the SPACs. I mean, you can name it all. This stock fell into that category, and now it's actually having a trend reversal. And now it's time to watch for consolidation or some weakness for another opportunity for those that didn't catch it at these levels, that is long or looking to swing trade once again. So keep a close eye on it. Do your research and due diligence. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.